In this tutorial series, we'll be going through MetaSounds node by node for the Unreal Engine, learning how to go from beginner to complicated in game-driven sounds and procedurally generated music. So with our tutorial on MetaSounds, we are getting into more and more complicated sounds, and you might need to understand what you're doing. We're going to zoom in on printing something from MetaSounds. And you can print all sorts of things. If you right-click and hit print, you can see you can print a bool, float, int, or string into your log. Let's go ahead and print a float. And usually you need something to trigger this. This is the same trigger that works on every other part of a MetaSound. When you trigger it, then we can create a label. We're going to call this trigger count. And we can either output the value, which I did some ridiculous values. So we're going to start at 0 and we're going to do step size by 22, just so you can see something particular here. It's going to do it 10 times. And we're going to read that value by connecting the floats. And then when we hit play, now if you go to your output log, you can see that the trigger count here is, it says 0, 22, 44, 66, 88, 110, so on and so forth. We could also do an int to float conversion, and we can read the count. So now the count itself, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back to 1. And that is printing through a MetaSound. This tutorial series is brought to you by my MetaSound Starter Pack. If you're looking for more complicated examples on how to utilize procedurally generated music and game-driven sounds inside of your projects, you might want to give it a look. More details in the description below. This is Space Dodo, where we talk about games and game development.